Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a goosey soup. I'm going to be making it the Nigerian style way where I'm going to fry it thoroughly. So let's get right into the video. So here I have my ugu leaf. This is fresh ugu, and I have my uziza leaf. This is it, and this is the quantity I'm using. I also have some stockfish here. I'm going to be using about 2 of that, and I also have some dried fish. I have my already blended tomato and my tomato paste, which I will be using for the soup as well. I'm using the pepper and onion flavor. Yes, this has extra spice in it. So I also have my smoked fish. This is my smoked fish, which I'll be adding to my egusi soup. I have my bomo cow skin. I'm going to wash it, clean it up properly before I use it, and I have my fresh meat. This is it. It's already washed. So I'm going to be cooking my meat, and also here we have my egusi. I'm using 2.5 cups of egusi. So I'm going to be mixing mine. I'm just adding some water, and I'm not going to be mixing it to be thick, but you guys will see the consistency I'm going for. I know at times people tend to mix their own to be a little bit thick, but I'm not going to mix mine to be thick, not just because I don't want the lumps that usually come with the soup. I prefer mine to be properly fried and not too lumpy in the soup. So this is the consistency I'm going Also guys, I have my crayfish. With any soup you're supposed to use crayfish. I also have this big crayfish, which I love to put in my egusi soup. This is what it's looking like. Yeah, and I have some fresh scotch bonnet pepper, which I'm going to grind as well. So now let's start off by cooking our meat. I'm just going to add my meat to the pot. So I'm going to be adding some grinded scotch bonnet pepper. So I grinded the pepper. I'm just going to add it. I'll add some onion, some salt, some seasoning cube, and I will cover and let it cook properly. So this is me adding my seasoning cube. I'm going to add that, and then I'll cover and let it cook. My meat has been cooking for about 20 minutes now. I really wanted the meat to be really soft. So I'm just checking up on the meat to see how soft it is, and if it's ready, I'm going to add my other, they call it activities or extras, which is the fish, the stockfish, and every other thing. I will add them into the pot to let it cook as well. So this is me adding all, inclusive of the cow skin, the fish, the stockfish, dried fish, everything. So I'm just going to add that, and I will stir it a bit, then cover it to cook properly before I bring it down, and then we'll start preparing our egusi soup. So our meat stock is ready now. So this is it. We already have some meat stock in it. So the meat, the fish, everything has properly cooked. So I'll just turn off the heat, and then we'll start frying our egusi. Now there are different methods to frying your egusi. You can fry, you can choose not to fry, but I prefer to fry. So I'm just going to add some palm oil here. I will let it heat up a bit before I then fry my tomato paste and fresh tomato, which I blended. Now I started off by throwing in some onion, and I will let that cook for a bit before I add my tomato paste and let it fry properly. Now I'm going to add my tomato paste. I'm just using one, and I'm going to let this fry until the tingy taste is removed before I then add the fresh tomato which I blended. The tomato paste has fried properly now, so I'm just going to add my blended tomato. Now I'll let this fry, I'll cover it, stir it, and let it fry properly. So guys, this video is a beginner friendly video. If you're learning how to cook egusi for the first time and you don't want to cook the kind of egusi that will make you purge, this is how you do it. Just ensure to fry your egusi properly. Fry it very well. And so guys, I'm just going to cover the tomato and let it fry properly before I add the egusi. So guys, my tomato has fried properly. This is the consistency I'm going for. It is properly fried. So now I'm just going to add my egusi to the pot. Guys, sorry if you're hearing any background noise. I'm just going to add my egusi. This is the consistency I'm going for, and I'm just going to stir this and I will fry it continuously. And with this method, you have to keep stirring your egusi to avoid it from burning. So you can't just put your egusi and just go and sit down. No, you have to stir it properly so that your egusi can fry very well. So for me, this is a beginner video, and if you want to learn how to cook egusi properly, this is how you do it. Like I said before, there are different methods to cooking egusi, but I prefer this so that I don't have to purge after eating egusi. With this method, you enjoy your egusi better and it doesn't disturb your tummy at all. So guys, our egusi is ready and it's well fried. This is what it's looking like. So now I will be adding all my other ingredients, starting with my big crayfish. This ones, I love it in egusi soup. It's so nice. And then I will add my grinded crayfish with egusi soup. It's with any Nigerian soup actually. Using grinded crayfish, lots of crayfish is very important. So yeah, I'm just going to stir this, and then I will add all my meats, my meat stock and everything into the pot. So this is me adding my meat stock, adding my meat, my fish, my everything. I'm just going to stir this and I will let it cook properly before I season and introduce the vegetables to the soup. I'm also going to be adding some extra water just because I felt the soup was a little bit Neptune snail. But yeah, it has everything, every activity you need to enjoy that your pounded yam. This egusi has it. So I'm going to be adding some seasoning cube. I will add some seasoning cube, stir it, and let the egusi cook for about 20 minutes before I introduce the other ingredients. I'm adding some Cameroon pepper with soups. Cameroon pepper is a must. Cameroon pepper is a must. So I'm just going to stir this and I will let it cook. So guys, my soup has been cooking for about 15 minutes now. You can see the oil floating up, which is how I like my egusi to be. So now I'm just going to start by adding my uziza leaf. I will add that, I will stir it, and then I will add my ugu leaf. For this recipe I'm using ugu. With egusi soup, it's also great if you can use bitter leaf as well. I love to use bitter leaf, but when I was preparing this there was no bitter leaf, so I just went ahead to use uziza and ugu leaf. So yeah, I'm just going to add my ugu leaf now, and then I will stir it and let it cook for about 10 minutes more. Yeah, I'll let it cook for about 10 minutes until the leaf is ready before I bring it down. But the egusi has really cooked and it has reduced in size because the water has also reduced as well. Now guys, this is what my egusi is looking like. Thick, rich, not so lumpy because not even lumpy at all. But this is how I like my egusi. So you can bring your pounded yam or pounded yam and we can eat this together. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a comment down below and share this video with your friends and family. Until I see you in my next one. Bye guys.